Right, that'll do it. I can't be bothered with it anymore. Right, let's go. We'll take in the sights and the sounds as we stroll through town here. But yeah, so here's the this is the new road we're using. This nice block paving stuff here. But and this is Steggs, who's decided that he's going to be a master builder all of a sudden, and he's got. I'm not sure what this wooden edifice is all about. It's broken in a fair few places. I think he's just looking for somewhere to store his mountain bikes while. I love how he's got yes. And then that's quite a lot of rebar. Oh, hello. No, yeah, your first shot's a miss. Stay away from me, you fat exploding goit. Good. Right, there we go. So yeah, so this is the this is the nice bit of town, such as it is, and then as you proceed south towards the centre wall, you will encounter areas that are less well developed, less lovely. Oh, this is nice. I think it was Achenar was talking earlier on about how he developed the town park and plaza. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, someone's come for a picnic. Marvellous. Not entirely sure about the floating torches, but they do lend a certain ambience to the area. And then, okay, we've got a dog, and we've got a couple of lads, quite a few lads actually. Okay, right. I want to kill the dog early. Yo. There you are. One dead dog. Right, good. There we are. And that's all we really need to hear from you. Yeah. There we are. Zombie butchery. Live on your Sunday morning. Right, what are you? Now, when my old shooting, what? Ow! No, oh, you peasant! You see, got complacent there. I was being very casually, put him down and then one shot him in the head. Anyway, once my shooting skills are a little bit better, I want that. What am I chucking out now? I want all of this. We can probably get by without the cloth. There we are. Yeah, once my pistol skill is just a little bit better than it is now, then I should be able to, finish them off a little bit with less fuss. There we are. I don't really need any of that stuff anyway. All right, go on. There you go. Get out of it. Now, I'm going to clear the area before I get to work, because otherwise I'll only get jumped while I'm, sporting bricks and mortar rather than... Have you had enough? You have had enough. That looks quite uncomfortable, friend. Hey, ammo. Right, we'll eat that. Thank you. Lovely. We'll drink some of this. Shotgun shells. I probably want those too. Sand. Sand's pretty common. I'll get away without sand. And again, chopping up the corpses just so that they don't attract further baddies. Alright, any more for any more? There's one over there. Let's just fill me... in fact, actually, let's top up on water, then fill the water up. And then we'll get to work. Finally, we'll get things underway. We'll start our Magnifico construction. As Magnifico as it could possibly be. Where's that? 100%. Right, good. Yep. Alright, now fill those up. I'm wet. Yes, I am. Right, so what we've got here is the factory. I think I stopped by this in my last episode. Now this bit of ground here is my neighbour. I think Wolf is my neighbour, and he's opted to kind of at least follow the motif I have started with materials, as you can see. A bit of a blank wall, but it's quite a good looking blank wall. This is me here, right? This is what I've got built so far, you know, and it's pretty cool. Even though I say so myself, I think it's pretty cool, which is probably why I built it. I like the style that I've kind of slung together here. Oh no, it's all busy. Yeah, go on, get down. Stay down. Flipping spiders on. They are tougher than they have any right to be. These guys, on the other hand, they look terrifying, but they are weak sauce. Oh, flipping. Oh, except they will set you on fire. Oh, that's bad news. I'm gonna want to do something about that. That's gonna hurt. I can't drink anything. Oh no. Right. We good? We are no. Oh, don't scrap it. Don't scrap it. Crying out loud. Concentrate. Yeah. Okay. See what I was saying about being complacent? That's how I fell off a ladder. That is. Die. What else have we got here? Right. And no. You knew she was going to drop off there. Right, okay, so this is my plot of land. Yeah, all right, yeah, I may have walked into that. That might have been me setting myself up for a fall, figuratively speaking. I don't even know what he was carrying. Let's have a quick look. I don't need them boots. Right, let's... a bit more paper. I'm carrying paper anyway. Might as well carry a bit more. Antibiotics. Okay, well they're always handy. Although I've got loads of them. Right, there we are. Good. So yeah. So here's what we've got so far. I'll walk you through the plan and then we'll get to work. So this central area here. No. Let's walk you in from the outside here. So we've got the door. There we go. And the door is going to be a drive-in entrance. Hold on. Check around for any more undead troublemakers. Yeah. So the door is the primary entrance. I'll put some signage up when I'm happy. Yeah. You see, look, we've had an incursion. I'll have to fix that as well. But you come in the front. If the door's closed, given that zombies really like going for doors, ha 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 ha! Spiky pit surrounded by bars and a shooty thing. Yes, that will undoubtedly that will learn you. Can I drop the stuff I don't need right now? I will do. I will be dropping it. Once you're in, you will be in the main factory floor. Here, and there's the walls that kind of demark the edge of the edge of that. So there's kind of a Roman villa style where you've got the outer walls there, which are they're effectively just corridors. But it's handy to have. What have we got in here? Basic rubbish. This is a good place to drop all the rubbish I don't need right now. Yeah, glue. I'm keeping this lot on me because I'm going to plant it in a sec, and some more plastic. Glass, I want that. Steel arrows we can dispense with. Spare bows. We'll keep steel arrows. I think I'm using them. I'm not using them. I am using them. I am using them. I'm using them. Right. Okay. Fine. We'll keep those. Don't know what I was on with. Plant fibers. I don't need that many. Plant fibers. I don't need any. Stone. Dump that. And I think, oh no, murky water. I'll stick that down there as well. Right, good. There you go. Bit of lead, bit of iron. That will trench coat. All right, that'll do it. Okay, right, yeah. So you've got the walls. So that's the outer wall there. And the outer wall itself is actually 3 thick, if you look at it. Because you've got these kind of pillars on the outside, and then we've got bars, and then you've got glass. Could have just gone with the glass, but doing so would mean I'd be replacing glass on a regular basis. Connor, I don't need to build a bunker. We've already got one. So I'm building a factory. Flipping bee wasp thing. Hold on. Want to go out and bring play moto to civilization. I'd do it myself, but I'm here to build. I'm fed up of having not finished this yet. So that's the outer walls with a corridor in between and an upper floor, and then underneath that will be the factory floor in the middle, and then this outside section will be just, you know, I'll eventually get to the point of planting dedicated crops in dedicated areas and getting a pool of water so that I've got my own internal water source and all that kind of stuff. But for the moment, I'm just randomly planting odds and ends just to keep it going. I'm planting way more yucca than I need. Golden root flower. No, you need to turn it into flipping seeds. You Burke. Recipe seed craft. There you go. No, all of them. Craft a lot. Alright. And this is so I can make some high quality foods and beverages. Actually, it's just because I'm lazy, and it's so that I don't have to walk all the way back to the bunker and the main farm area every time I run out of things to eat. Alright, mushrooms. There we go. And that'll do it. Now these take a couple of days to grow, but there you go. Just look, move along, right? Okay. So under this central section here, I'm going to have I haven't decorated. All right. So give me some grace on the decoration. So we've got this initial kind of bunker floor here, and that leads underneath the spiky pit. I haven't really thought through how I'm going to decorate it yet. This is just random storage for stuff that I'm working on right now, so we'll be using quite a lot of this today, I imagine. And then down the bottom here is the workshop, which will gradually migrate further up. Build some odds and ends. Yes, sir, that's what we're building. And then down here in the workshop is, again, the reason that I haven't filled this area out is that I'm in effectively a big seam of nitrate. So there is nitrate to be had down there, which is a fundamental part of gunpowder. In fact, what have we got on here at the moment? A couple of shovels. Got my latest batch of 9mm rounds. Okay, more gunpowder. Yeah, these lot. Concrete, obviously, more concrete, and then furnace central, all manner of stuff. That's going to come in handy. I'm not going to switch these on at the moment. I think I've probably got enough to be doing plenty of building right now, but because the additional heat has a chance of summoning zombies, what I don't really want to be doing is fighting zombies all day. Right. Now, I've got some concrete posts in here somewhere. Not those ones. I want the thinner ones. Those might come in useful, though. What else we got here? Pillars. There we are. Come here. Come here. Good. Right. There we are. Now, so the first goal is going to be. Well, thank you very much, Referic. This bit isn't done, but I will have another floor exactly the same size, exactly the same shape, probably another 10 blocks down, so there'll be another kind of sub-basement, and that will be the one where I put all my mining crafting kit. I want to bring it further up. The one right down at the bottom is at bedrock, and it links up with the kind of underground network that runs throughout the city. That's new. Who's this? Oh, no, it's not. Is it new? No, it's not. I built that. Who built that? I did. I built that. So this is the gateway to the red zone. And that's the returning gateway to the green zone. The basic principle was that we've bisected the city. If I show you the map, there's a dividing line across here. And as you can see, I've never really ventured outside city since I got here. I send my minions out to get me stuff that I need to harvest. But yeah, there's a dividing line there, and the idea is everything at this side becomes civilized and well looked after and lovely. Everything this side is left to rot, and that's the general plan. So this is the design. That's the initial design of the dividing wall, which needs some work. Anyway. Now, if I were to just stick with this design running all the way down and around my lot, which includes all of this bit here, first, I mean, it's a nice design, if I say so myself, which I have done repeatedly. But what it would also be is it would get to the point of being like, yeah, okay, that's a nice trick. Have you got any others? So I'm in two minds. Do I continue this around the entire perimeter of the block, which I'm probably going to do, and then build a kind of central feature tower that emerges from the middle, like in a factory? And since it's a factory, I think that's what I'm going to do. But before we get to that, I want to get... I mean, there's not much point going any further. I need to dig out all of this. Now, this is going to be quite a lengthy job. How are we doing for food? What have I got on me? Oh, I've been planting potatoes. They're not going to grow if you don't plant them. Right, let's go get those planted, and then we'll get to digging. Yeah, so, you know, there is quite a bit of digging in our collective future, chums. So, you know, I hope you like digging, because I'm going to be doing quite a bit of it. Just stick them in anywhere. We're just going to turn them into seed anyway. Take your pick. Left, right, either will do. Oh, we might as well just have I'll just poke my head up here so you can see. And then this will all be enclosed. This is the second floor. Windows everywhere on the second on this floor, and then you can go right out to the top if you choose, and walk over the gantry. Now, I haven't gone with the iron bar approach there, because once again, I'm quite happy to replace bits of this that get trashed by Uncle Zach and his cronies. That's fine. I'm quite happy to replace it. I'd rather have the aesthetic look that I want, rather than, you know, spoil it by covering the entire flaming thing with you know, spikes and the rest of it. Right. Okay. So the best way to get this to dig this stuff up, because it's quite strong. See, 1,200 hit points, and this is the weaker bit. This one has got like 3,000. Is undermining, and you'll see that we as a collective on this server do a lot of undermining. So taking out the road, for example, here, which is something we're going to want to do at some point, it's 1,500 points per bit of tarmac, and that's just no fun in doing that. However, this rubbish here, so this is this texture going on here is the kind of the wreckage, the it's all screwed. Collapsed building stuff. You can take this out with a shovel in one hit, and you get sand and stone back from it, which is even better. So there we go. Basically, I'm going to take all of this out, and then we're going to separate it from the road. At which point it will just collapse. Far fewer bits of digging required than the alternative, using me pickaxe and then taking out the top blocks. Right, there we go. Whoop. Yeah, that's that broken. Right, yeah. So you know, we might see my neighbours at the same time. But the one thing I've stipulated, because the reason that the town has come on so well is because everybody has kind of worked together in order to, you know, get stuff built. That main bunker we were living in was built by the collective, And originally it was just one of the standard buildings, and I said, right, I want to put the proper design on here. And we tore it down and put it back up in the space of one game day. Well, not even. The amount that can be achieved, particularly, it's quite scary. When you watch the road gang tearing up a road and relaying it, the amount that gets done in no time flat is impressive. But with this particular section of town, I have insisted that I'm going to do it myself. Because if anything else, and you know, I'd come back after a couple of days and it'd be done already. So this is what we're aiming for: a gap betwixt road and whatever's here. Now, standing underneath it is the pro way to get it done, because your aim's true and it's good, but it's also a good way to get yourself crushed to death by falling concrete. Never let it be said that I don't like to live on the edge. I'm living on the edge, and you know, we'll hit the tipping point before we get to the end, or perhaps at the end. Actually, it's more annoying to do it that way. What I want to do is I want the whole thing to fall at the same time. So let's get out of here. Thank you all. So then if we go from the other end as well, it should go wallop as a one piece. Now, if I was, you know, if I was going to spare the materials, I would dig out 2, 3 down. Live on the edge, die on the edge. No, live on the edge, die by falling off the edge. Is the way I tend to do things, and falling off the edge. Given that I'm forever building, you know, buildings with ridiculous, like, you know, over the edge bits. I do have a tendency to just lob myself off the top of things, which is, you know, it's fine. There we go. I see. Live on the edge. The whole thing. I'd stopped paying attention. The whole thing fell on my head. Let's patch ourselves up. No, don't scrap it. So used to scrapping stuff rather than using it. Right, there we go. So that's that collapsed. Maybe a couple of bits left in the middle. Yeah, there we go. Right. Good. Solid. Splendid. Excellent. And it means I have to dig out all the rubble as well, but even then, it's still quicker than pickaxing my way down the side of the road. And you haven't lived until you've seen it done to a building. That's quite something. I think we'll do a building destruction at some point in this stream. We'll go out and find a building to wreck. I'm sure I'll have no difficulty in getting volunteers to help with that. In fact, Pixelator is our demolitions man. It's kind of his speciality. Right, okay, let's run this all the way to the corner. And actually, thinking about it, I might not go all the way to the corner. I might go as far... Well, if I was going to decide, now would be the time to decide. Yeah, you are Pix. I've seen you demolish all kinds of rubbish. So we shall... We'll pick a tower block somewhere and go take it out. Just, you know, cause. Now, I mean, when I was building on the previous map that we played on, I opted for a redevelopment, and quite a few people have gone the redevelopment route this time round, and that's fine. Basically, with a redevelopment, you take a building like that one, and you replace all the bits that are missing. Ta-da! Job done. You know, take out the stuff that's broken, replace it with new, make it look as it was originally. And you'll see, as you know, moving through town, that there are quite a few who have gone for that approach. And it's good. I mean, you know, the original designers of these buildings have done a great job on them. But then the second school of thought is, well, actually, give me a blank canvas, I'll build something on that instead. So in order to get to that point, the first thing you need to do is knock down what was there. And we had 2 ruddy huge buildings on here. But there never seems to be a shortage of volunteers to come and knock them down. I didn't pick up any more concrete, did I? Oh, what a mistake to make. Actually, while I'm about it, I ought to get this crafting. Concrete blocks. Otherwise, I'll end up upgrading unwittingly, and that would be bad. Okay, so what I'm debating, and I'll get some frames out in a minute to have a look at it, because as much as constant planning is not my watchword, I do a fair amount of planning. Now, I prefer this kind of beaten up standard concrete to the hardened stuff. So that's a stylistic choice. So I could upgrade it. Yeah, I've got plenty. I could upgrade it to the next tier of concrete, which is harder and therefore more difficult for Uncle Zachary to take out. But personally, I prefer this for appearance's sake. That's why I'm using brick. The brick itself, it's not very strong. The bad guys will get through that quite quickly. It's like I guess it's about a quarter of the strength of reinforced concrete. But I don't want to use reinforced concrete. I find it to be dull. Especially since you end up using tons of it at the same time. You don't use just one bit of reinforced concrete. You go mad and use as much as you can get your filthy paws on. Right, let's carry on along here. Yeah, a bit of this. You will note, friends, that I have prepared the materials for today's build in advance of time. I have nowhere near enough, but we'll probably get at least. I'm hoping to get at least the perimeter wall done. That would be good. But I've had enough of talking about, getting my factory built, and it's time to, build it. There you go. That's the story. That's the plan, the scheme, the notion. And we start by putting in the foundation, for on foundations, good things happen. There we are. What's that? A shadow. Good. Okay, next up. Let's take out this one as well. Yeah. Now, is there a way I can do this without being underneath? No, I'm not afraid to be underneath. No. I live on the edge. We've established this. Now you're going to have to dig to get under there. Let's take that bit out. See, look, this is what I would be doing. No, they didn't add machines. I'm just going to lay it out like a factory. If they added machines, that'd be terrific. The amount of time I spent playing, Buildcraft and Factory Craft and Techit and Technic and every other conceivable automation mod that was added to Minecraft. The addition of buildings made all the difference. Machines. The addition of machines made a heck of a difference to that. Right, anyway, see, trotting along nicely. That's all following my head. Oh no, I'm really poorly now. Alright, I won't live through another one of those. I wasn't expecting that to drop quite so quickly. And this is, this is why I'm growing, jojoba down the bottom there, in order to keep myself patched up when I inevitably get killed. In fact, I ought to go and top my health back up again. Let's go get that done. Otherwise, I'll regret it. My one death, which I celebrate so frequently, will, be multiple deaths in no time flat, which would be a bad thing. Please hold. Right, into the submarine. Yeah. So if you imagine this this room here, we'll take that down and we'll build another one probably about here somewhere, I reckon. So there'll be distance enough between them, and then I could do another one like here, I suppose. But I had this idea of if you know the original Resident Evil movie, the kind of map they show of the Umbrella Corporation kind of tower, multiple floors going down underneath. That's kind of the thing that I'm hoping for there. Right, first aid. Yeah, let's jazz myself right back up again. Do I need to do that? No, but take some more bandages anyway. Alright, I've done that. Now what? Eat. Okay, meat stew. Oh, lovely, lovely meat stew. Now, if I were to add that to some golden root tea, which I don't appear to have, typical, we'll have to go with the yucca. No, I'm not thirsty. No, that's a downer. Okay, well, never mind. Let's go get on with it. That's more. That's healthy enough that I could quite easily live through another thing collapsing on my head. Although, you know, if I were to be a little bit more careful about it, it wouldn't happen in the first place. So let's try that. Let's give that a spin as a concept. The other thing that you will notice is just look at all this mess. I've taken out the road over here already because I want to lower it all down to the similar the size that I'm on. And Wolf has actually made a good start on kind of working with that as an idea. But we need to take out this last bit of curb down the bottom. All right. Because the road in town is not all on one level. They like making it multi-level, which is lovely, but rubbish at the same time. So we'll get rid of that. Actually, that's quite weak. All right, we'll just take this out by hand then. This bit of tarmac. Yeah. Yeah, all of that. Thank you. So yeah, you have to really want it. Tom. If you saw last night's stream, Tom, you will know already that the big boy is performing very, very well. I haven't played any more since last night. I still need to edit the thing so that those who weren't there can see what happened. Don't worry, that will all be up over the next couple of days. Basically, after I finish this one, I've got a hectic day of editing ahead of me, which is another reason why I'm going early. All right, now let's get under here. Right, okay, what we're going to try doing here, for all the good it will do me, is we'll try and take it out in a row at a time, so we actually leave some in place. And then we can take out the final bit from the safety of not being directly underneath it. Hey, see? Pro skills. Top tips. Legendary behaviour, that's what that is. Now, there isn't very much of this. We'll be through here in a couple of minutes, but in the meantime, enjoy this repeating texture. So good. Now, one of the reasons that this town has been able to take off as well as it has is that we run with a double day length kind of setting. And I am going to sneeze. It's true. Oh, makes you feel alive. Yes, a double day length. So 24 hours. Apologies. So 24 hours of game time takes 2 hours to get through. Now, what that means is that you get an awful lot of time to stay topside, to actually get stuff done before whatever your nighttime approach is. Increasingly, people are just kind of going like, no. We'll continue work at night. You watch me. I'll keep digging. Particularly this, which is going to be a night one. is actually not going to be, you know, this shouldn't be high risk at all. You'd be able to stay out tonight without too much difficulty, too much risk. Right, now, if I've thought this through, this is just going to work. Watch me, watch it. This is all just going to happen. None of it's going to land on my foot or anything. Everything's going to be absolutely dandy any time now. In fact, I'm going to leave that bit in. Let's go from here. It's always better to collapse both at the same time, but, you know, yeah, it'll do what it does. Yeah, so the positive to the double day length is that you get a stack of time to play with to actually get stuff built. The downside is nights are longer, but the other downside is that because loot respawns on a 7-day basis, or that's the default. It means that if you're a looter specialist, a scavenger, it becomes that much more difficult. The other thing you get, of course, is because the days are longer, you can explore further before retreating or you know, settling in for the night. There are pros and cons. I quite like it for building purposes, certainly. Is it the better way to play? I don't know. I quite like the 1 hour approach as well. There you go. So in answer to your question, yeah, it's fine. Right, let's put in those. Yeah, see, if I was a little bit less lazy, I'd do that throughout. A foundation on concrete is way better than a foundation on this crappy collapsed gravel stuff. But hey, what can you do? I'm not certain I've done that right, you know. I have done that right. Okay, fine. Right, now I should have enough of these tile blocks to do the whole outside. But you know, it's secret. You know, the secret to building. Well, please, you know, thank your senior father figure type person. As a for me, it's always nice to make it sound like I know what to say. I have no idea. You know, I'm just making it up as I go along. You know, that's the secret to life. That is, if in doubt, keep talking, make it up. It's got me where I am today, friends. It's just, you know, keep rabbiting and make stuff up. Right, what have we got going on? There's no ammo here. No, all the ammo's gone. Playmoto going straight for a gun. Well, I'm not working his way. Playmoto only just joined the server. 5 deaths. It's what you get when you join on a night 7, and 1 zombie kill. Still level 1. What I would advocate under this scenario would be just go out and hunt down some stuff with a bow and arrow, because your skills are going to be pretty. And I don't mean your skills as a player, it's your skills as a character. They're going to be pretty weak initially. I mean, my combat skills are lacking, but that's because I've focused all of my skill points. No, see, look, yeah, that was inevitable. Yeah, having focused all my skill points on the crafting side of things, because that's the bit I'm more interested in. I like the diversion that smacking a zombie around offers, but I'm here to chew gum and build stuff, and I'm all out of gum. I'm hearing noises. I've got the game volume turned down really low, and as a result, I am likely to get jumped. And you know, because I'm a grown-ass man, I'm very unlikely to respond to that with anything other than, you know, complete discipline and indeed dignity. I certainly won't be squawking like a small child if I suddenly get accosted by some night terror. Right, good. Okay, this is coming along nicely. I think probably coming along nicely. Well, it is coming along nicely. There's no two ways about it. Having the perimeter done is going to be great. It's just a question then of laying out what I want from the interior build, and that's going to need some wooden frames, and I should make those in advance. I've got 75. Probably need some more. So I use wooden frames because they are so cheap that they're ideal. Because it doesn't matter if you destroy them. Or if you pick them back up, or if you accidentally, build, hit them with a hammer a couple of times and upgrade them. It doesn't really matter. You know what else? Cooling. Always carry a baseball cap. Keeps your head cool. Keeps you cool. You look relatively cool as well. See, hold on, I'll show you. Captain style, right there. So good with me leather apron. And assorted odds and ends. Sunglasses, of course, mandatory. Right. That. Yes. Okay, good. All right, that's looking all right. So this section here is actually the road. So I'll probably demark that rather than fill it in right now. I'm not here to build a road. That's for others to take care of. But we'll mark it out, and I'll fill that in at some point later on. And to be honest, this bit of road here is going to look absolutely bananas if Wolf sticks with his design all the way down, or if he mixes it up some. It's going to look, it's going to look pretty darn cool. Well lit and kind of stylish. Falling in a hole. Yeah, good. Yes. Now, where am I going with this? What's my... no. It goes all the way to the edge because that's road. Okay, fine. Good. Right, and then from here, we then go concrete. This is... welcome to the exciting block-laying stream for February. This is the last stream you need to see if block-laying is your thing. Because, it's pretty flaming exciting. This is high tension stuff. Like certain popular YouTubers, squawkers out there. There's a place for squawkers. They can be jolly entertaining. I am not one of them, and I tend to turn the volume down a little bit. I think Stiggs is playing at the moment. I don't know why I mentioned that. Just saying. Just saying.